Y'all already know what it is. It's Jarrell, and we got the dance practice to Hearts to Hearts, a new song, Rude. Again, they have not missed with their comebacks, and also their choreo is top tier. It's really fun to watch all the formation changes, the effects within the formations. It's just fun, and they're just clean. They know how to utilize their textures, their pictures. It's actually crazy. And I love the fact that they do take advantage with the amount of members that they have to really create these creative formations. So you guys already know the deal. I'm gonna go react to it and break it down for you guys. So let's get it. Let's go, Hearts to Hearts. Okay, intro. The energy and everything already. Oh, y'all better walk. The one thing I'll always talk about with Hearts to Hearts is their formations. They're so good. Shoutouts to the choreographer who really utilizes each member for the formations, bro. It's so sick. Ooh. How do they stay so clean, bro? The textures and everything. The timing and the way they hit their pictures. It's too good. That was fire. In the music video, that formation's an X formation. Oh shit. And it's really fun just watching them do their choreography. Hey, hey, hey! It's the hips! It's the staple! I'm glad they noticed that people were really liking the hips. For their, it's basically the signature thing now for their comebacks. It's gotta happen every single time. Dude. And the way they reveal each member, I gotta stop talking. That part is so good. Oh, the dance break, dude. The dynamics of the choreo too. There's a good balance. I'll talk about it more as we get to the breakdown. Okay, line formation. Dude, what's the cleaning process, man? Because they are too good. I think I'm going to try my best to just really focus on the formations and point out the textures and also just the way they use the levels and dynamics of the choreo. That sounds like a lot, but that's what I'm just going to try to focus on my main favorite parts, but also what I can point out for you guys, whether or not you're a dancer. Yeah, let's get it. Okay, there is a lot to talk about. Okay, so one of the things that I really like about Hearts to Hearts and the way they execute their choreo is their textures. There's gonna be a trend within their choreo where they do really fast movement right away and then slow it down. And this is an example of textures. And textures, when I say that, is essentially how the moves feel. So when they slow down, or when they have to do this or do that, like really fast, or boom, like smooth, right? That's what I mean by textures. So that way you guys don't get really confused about when I say that. So in this intro, again, shout out to the performance director, the team that puts it all together in terms of the staging, is they utilize their members really well to do the reveals and also like the split offs, all that stuff. So even here, right, we get the center, and we are getting a good use of levels here for the formations, where they're not really going down to the floor. They have the mid level here where they're going to essentially bend halfway so we can get a reveal for center, but they're not changing their levels. They're essentially just using their flexibility to create just that. It's on that sound with a sh on this in the song. Oh, sorry, it's the doom, doom, and they're just gonna drag that out until they have to move on to the next part. Yeah, so this part right here, I like how they split off here, but then these three are gonna catch up within the choreo, and they stay posing here. And on the yeah, it's not just going into yeah, the texture is really fast. It's boom. Okay. I'm trying my best to like visualize it for you guys. Anyway, and here's a good way of using levels for formations. There you go, perfect frame right here. We got the low levels and then the higher levels to just create more of a dynamic for the formation when you have not changed the formation just yet. You don't need to change formations 24/7 to have a really good staging. It's about using the levels of the formation as well. And what's really good, and I know we're only 15 seconds in, is one of the things I want to point out with Hearts2Hearts is that they're really good at switching from low levels to high levels, mid levels, whenever they have to. They're really committing to that. Fucking slay. I think I want to talk about this really quick right here, this diagonal formation, right? They're essentially kind of doing opposite choreo here. I don't know which side is going to be original just because they are doing the symmetrical formation, but you're going to have the first half to do the pointing the other way and then the other half pointing the other way. And okay, I'm gonna point this part out, okay? Oh, this is gonna be a long ass video. I'm gonna point this part out. They're gonna drag their hips to the side and then speed it up to get to the next formation, okay? So after the hands part, make me. So imagine there's a string that's connected to their hips and someone pulled that string or that rope, right? And then I'm gonna just replay it a couple times so you guys can see it. And yeah, okay, two more times. One more time. Boom. Yeah. And with Hearts2Hearts, they do have a lot of choreo that really involves the strength in their arms and all their angles and pictures and walking. So in this part, what's really important to hit here for all of them is that walk, they gotta have a lot of confidence and a lot of hips and just really commit to the character of that walk. And it is so satisfying to watch when they just all do it together. Slay. And a cool effect here that they do is that the girl in the center is essentially controlling the entire formation with her right hand. And if you watch all the other members, they're going to follow the direction of what her hand does with their heads here. Boom, boom. And at the same time, they're walking and they're also using their shoulders to create more just, you know, sass with it. Another good example of using different choreo to create bigger pictures for a formation. So specifically these two or these three that they're with these hands. See, they're so good at just seamlessly going into different types of formations without struggling to get there. reveal, bro. It's okay. So let's go back to here. I actually want to talk about this part. Is that they get into two groups, right? And then they split off into this formation, so that way they can start doing the choreo again, right? And then here, right before she leaves, or right after, sorry. It's not distracting to us at all because the way that it's staged is to get her back there. It's to get her back there after those two groups. But because we're so focused on what's happening in the formation in front of us, we're less likely to be distracted, so that with this reveal right here when they split off, it's a good surprise. Even this part right here where they split off into this group where it's just the three of them, it's cool because it's they kind of split off a little bit from the group, but not really, but it's very apparent that they do. And again, they just walk back super quickly to this formation. And I believe this is camera work stuff, so they're going to be facing towards this way. Nice, nice. And a cool ripple effect here, and I think they're hitting the basses in the song to hit that ripple effect. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. And it's really satisfying because again, the way that the staging is, the blocking and everything is well done to the point of the symmetry of the formations. It's that good. And even here, I think there's the da 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 da, and they're rolling. What also matters is the way they're rolling. You can't just be rolling it and hitting all those beats. If someone was rolling outwards, it's pretty obvious if that happens. I think they're rolling inwards. I think so. It's either outward. Okay, either way, everyone has to be rolling the same direction. Like that. Either that lift up that I'm gonna point out something that I found something really cool, and I think a lot of people may or may not know. I don't know. So here, you know how she's center, right? And we get to the chorus, and she's off formation for now. Okay, this is just part of it, just because she still needs to travel to her spot. But she's being a smart dancer here. She uses this move to essentially hop to her spot for the chorus. It's even crazy, like even this part where they do that bounce part, they all have that same timing of the bounce. And even the pictures with their arms, again, very important. Even the make me. Even when they throw and shit. Like how? Yeah, so the balance with splitting off between each group, where one group is doing the choreo while the other group is posing and then switching off to the next one, very seamless as well. Boom, boom, boom. I think this is a small ripple effect. Yeah, I think that's a super fast ripple effect. It starts from her. It's after the hit part. It's like da 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 ga 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 ga. And this is the X formation I saw in the music video. And what was really cool about this is that they actually get them to the diagonal formation first. They set up back here, and once they're ready to go in the song, obviously, gonna walk. Y'all better walk. And they even make formations where they might be a little bit more condensed. I wouldn't say this is a super condensed formation, but what I like is that it's cool to know or to see that they're using their respective sides for arms, or maybe where they're looking, to make the formation bigger than it's supposed to actually look like. So that's why their arms are outwards here. So for their respective sides, they're going to have their arms outside, or at least going outside towards the outside of the formation. And this hence is why the formation looks bigger than what it is. The timing and everything, dude. Ooh, I gotta learn this. I gotta do it. Y'all ain't ready for this. And here too, when they hit this picture where they're... Yeah, right there. I'm gonna try to pause right there. So even here, it would be really obvious if one of the members had fists instead of the open hands. And also, it's also important that their hands are, or the fingers are flexed, not relaxed. So these are very small details that make the choreo, or at least all of the members, what we call like clean, or what a lot of people like to say synchronized. Is it really comes down to those type of details, where they're facing, where their hips are actually going, their sternums, or like their torsos, where it's facing. All that matters. Textures too, they all gotta be the same, right? It's the hip moves. They know, guys. I expect the next comeback to have a variation of that. And what's cool about this section where they split off here is that they really... This is essentially the faster part of the song, and they're going to, again, take it up with the, or at least speed up the choreo here and just give us that contrast for the choreo. Right? Boom. And da 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 da. So they think drag out the lyrics there. Da 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 da. So I think they lean outwards on that part. Yeah. One more time. The pictures and formations are actually insane. Great reveal here with the column formation where they all get together in a line. Somehow, I don't even know how they did it. They do a really good job of making it seamless. Boom. They're here. Great reveal to seamlessly go out here. And then pose, right? You know what's set to me? I will say though, I think the only thing I feel like would have made this so much better, this part right here, is that I feel like it felt too happy rather than really just like, oh, he was so rude. I mean, you told me he was so rude, and I was like, I couldn't even care less. I wanted more of that type of attitude in that situation. I feel like she was making it too happy. I don't know if that's just me, but I like the staging of it all. Because everyone follows this direction of where she's pointing to make that entire rotation of her doing it bigger. I don't care. I couldn't even care less. And they're doing, you know, everyone's laughing in the song, and they're doing, you know, they're doing this. Great pictures, great effects right here for the this last part of the song, right? We get really more hand choreo and more walking, right? Even the kick on time. Timing is very important. Boom. And here, dude, whoever thought of this, again, effects like these are pretty common, but I love the way that they're used, right? So even here, instead of everyone doing the same thing for this part, we have several members that are going to do the choreo where the hands are near their hips instead, and the rest of the other members will have their hands above their heads. And this creates, again, the formation. Instead of changing the formation, it just essentially changes that dynamic and the effect of what the formation looks like, because they're doing something different. They actually do it, or they They all do the choreo, it's just changed in between the members, is what I meant. Like, even the speed changes, the way they... Yo, what is their cleaning process, bro? Even the way they spin is all the same. They gotta work hard though. I feel like they work really hard for the dancing aspect of their songs. Shout out to Hearts2Hearts, man. Yeah, y'all better pose. Yeah, I did not expect for this video to be that long. But the thing is, like, there's so much going on. There's a lot of things to talk about when it comes to Hearts2Hearts, because their style of choreo is very refreshing to me, and I love watching it because they really know how to attack the pictures, textures, and just have this teamwork chemistry where when they do the choreo, they dance as one unit. It's insane. And yeah, that's why I really like watching them dance, because and the songs are fire. Songs are fire. So shout out to Hearts2Hearts. I'll see you guys next video.